it's time. Gotta get it. Gotta get it.
Amit and I are going to take you through some of the altitude product. Really, I suppose the climax of this afternoon is to show you what we actually have for you to sell. As we finish on the end, we're going to draw the car, and on your way out, we'll be handing out the catalogs and a surprise, which I'll tell you about now.
Right, so we're on time. We're going to end on time. We're going to make sure we end on time. And I'm going to take you through a little bit about the new altitude gifting and be fairly brief. So this year we've invested heavily, as you know, into the altitude brand. We're rejuvenating the brand both in the gifting and the clothing space. I want to just take you through a short journey about what we're launching today. So our brief a few months ago, 6-7 months ago, to our PD team was the following. To rejuvenate the brand, we want products that are at low price points, but still on trend, with deep stock levels, because we want to be able to handle those big inquiries, and need to try manage basic branding on them to enable quick turnaround. At the same time, we can't have any compromise on quality. So what that's resulted in, and I'll be fairly short in terms of the slides that are to follow, is as follows. The only brand other than Altitude in the Altitude catalog that you're going to get at the end of the day is mop toppers. And that's because it's been a really successful range of products for Wizard historically for the past few years, and we felt that it was a better fit within the Altitude catalog. We've also added a bunch of new products to this collection. As mentioned earlier, both Kushti and Swiss Cougar have moved to Amrod, and again, we felt that it was probably best to move them to Amrod for the fit there, but they're getting a full makeover. Now, besides these brands, all other brands that were associated with Wizards historically have been removed so that we can concentrate on growing Altitude. So if I run through the slides of new gifting, what you'll notice is the color, the vibrancy, fun products, the price, and in many cases, the useful nature of the product. And so what we've done this year is try to work on improving categories that were historically not that strong, such as drinkware and notebooks. We've also looked to strengthen areas that are currently hot, like Tim mentioned, in the mobile technology space. So items like cell phone accessories, items that actually fit onto a cell phone, are absolutely flying. So you'll see a couple new products there, plus many more coming out. Our intention this year, both with Altitude and with Amrod, especially, I think specifically on gifting, is that the catalog won't be the be-all and end-all. Stuff is moving so quickly in this space that we can't wait a year to release a new product. So what you need to keep an eye on, please, is our website and the new category section, because we're going to continuously and deliberately add new products, hopefully on a monthly basis, out of catalog. Okay. So what we've also done, besides the memory sticks, where we've tried to be as aggressive as possible, 16 gig memory sticks at $49.99, we've now got 4 options there. We've added multiple power banks, including wireless, which is obviously very big at the moment. So, try to be on trend. These are coolers in the shape of sports bags. Really, really nice. I think you may have seen them outside. Bottles that can take beautiful digital prints. And what's trending at the moment is actually mid-sized notebooks, similar to the one you received on your chair today. This particular one is now in stock. Lastly, we focused on both a fitness range and a kids range. So we've got a lot of quite a nice little category on new kids products. So tonight, our new collection will be available on the Altitude website. On your way out, you'll receive the Altitude catalog. I really think you'll like it. We've worked hard to bring you competitive prices, and this will be very clear when you spend some time analyzing these prices. Many of these items are already in stock, but those that aren't in stock are arriving over the next 3 weeks. And so by the end of March, I anticipate that the full range will be available to you. So given the even greater altitude clothing rejuvenation, I want to hand over to Gabby now to spend a little bit more time on that category. Thank you.
Wow, it's been an incredible day. I don't know about you, I've learned a fortune. Has everybody enjoyed themselves so far? So I have been waiting the whole afternoon in anticipation for the next few minutes. And that's, again, the reason why we actually all brought you here today, is to share this with you. So I shared with you our vision for Altitude. And the new clothing that we're launching, and by the way, the clothing catalog, just so you know, is a flip catalog, Amrod collection on the one side, Altitude collection on the other side, is really, it's just a start. And over the next few years, you can expect so much more from this brand. I hope everyone has spent time seeing the products. There are over 2,500 samples in that product showcase out there. And if you haven't had a chance yet to go and look at it, please, it'll be available after the presentation. Please go and have a look, spend some time with the clothing, feeling it, cozying up to it, cuddling it, but please don't take it home. So I wanted to take you through some highlights of the range and just talk you through some of our thinking in actually building this range. You will have noticed over the last few months, a lot of old Altitude styles have been discontinued and have disappeared. And that was to make way for the new range. So the range now is 200 styles. It's obviously before colorways. And of the 200 styles available in Altitude clothing, 110 are brand new. So lots of new cool things to go and show your customers. So much to look forward to. So we keep talking about value, like I spoke about earlier. So I put together these last infographics, and I know it's the end of the day, so statistics is not a big thing for now. But what I did is that I put the number of styles at a certain price point. So 30% of the range, that's 62 styles, are under 100 Rand for clothing. And 100 Rand, that's at the Courts pricing and includes branding. Okay, yes. So those of you on your ALP status should be doing the maths quickly, and I made it 100, it's easier to subtract from. 87% of the range is under 200 Rand. That means you have a choice of 168 styles of clothing that are available, branded under 200 Rand. So our golf shirts really lead the trend. 95% of our golf shirts are under 150 Rand. And there's some really incredible styles and fabrics to choose from. I'll share with you in a few minutes. And lastly, our winter range. So this includes jackets, fleeces, body warmers, sweaters. 75% of that is under 300 Rand. An incredibly affordable winter range. So in mid-2018, we introduced digital transfer to clothing at Amrod. It really is a revolutionary process, and it already is fast becoming very ubiquitous and a sought-after branding method. It's high resolution, it's full color, and there literally is nothing quite like it. So the Altitude range has all been priced to include DTC as a standard branding method. And in instances where there's fleece or items like the rally jacket that can't take DTC, we have included embroidery. We will still offer embroidery on Altitude, but that will be charged for and not included in the price. What's really most important for us is the results that we're achieving with DTC. You will have seen outside on every sample the vivid and rich, bright branding on those samples. Some of the branding just blew us away as we did it. It really takes branding to the next level. We've wash tested the process, and we're confident that it's robust and will last. Look, we understand that change is difficult for customers, and people have the idea of embroidery and screen printing really entrenched in their minds. So we thought we'd give you all a little gift to help you to change that. So on your way out, every person's going to receive this. Yeah. This is the Oprah part. One for you and one for you. Okay. So this is our everyday golfer, which I'll talk about now. This is 49 Rand branded, just by the way, a golf shirt. And this golfer, we're going to give to you. On it, it has the most stunning DTC I think you probably will have ever seen, and a real way to show your customers what they can do. Okay, progressive brand managers need to see this. They need to understand how it is they can do incredible things with their branding. So in your box on the way out, there's one of these for everybody, and I hope you use them well and get lots of business from them. So something we heard loud and clear, and we listened, was the introduction of ladies in virtually every style of altitude clothing now. It comes in complimentary men's and ladies. With the exception of some basic items like t-shirts. And we really have put an effort into the style of the ladies' garments. So I want to introduce you to a special club. This is a really illustrious club. This is our under 100 Rand club. Okay? These are 31 styles of golfers that are under 100 Rand branded. And I think you'll agree, there really are some fantastic styles up here, all available for you to see everywhere. We really believe every employee in South Africa, and to Nim's point, in the whole of Africa, as I said earlier, should have a company golf shirt, and this is the way we're going to get there. So take the under 100 Rand club and get out there and sell it. I don't have a clicker for this. And a big welcome to our championship range. On our journey to becoming a really versatile full range in altitude, it was really important for us to introduce a teamwear range. And the family of products includes a golfer, a t-shirt, shorts, and a tracksuit, all in 9 incredible team colors. And to complete the story, it's up on those screens, but you can add bags and matching bags and hats as well. And this really is where DTC is absolutely spectacular for these items. And we will be offering personalized numbers. So you'll be able to choose the numbers on the garments as a DTC offering. Just like the team, we really think this is going to be a huge winner. Yeah, you can clap for that, except thank you. You've run out of steam. There are no catalogs if you don't clap. So this year's range, onto the workwear category, which is an exceptionally important category for all of us. We've introduced 29 new styles, and that takes us to 61 styles in the workwear category, and it's really a comprehensive offering. And our workwear range is centered around designs that is really, that make for perfect everyday garments. That's what they are. And these are the bedrock of so many uniform programs out there. One of the distinguishing features of a workwear product is the fabrication, because in the end, that's what really stands out. So the team have focused on fabrics and introduced some really fantastic ones, like the herringbone in the Nottingham shirt, and the high-quality cotton twill in the Oryx, pinstripes in the Northampton shirts. These are all easy care fabrics, and they really lift their garments and the entire range. I mentioned earlier that a lot of time and effort has gone into the ladies' styles in altitude, and this is most evident in the workwear category. So we've put this kind of the ladies' styles really shine in this category. Open necks, mandarin collars, and lots of other feminine touches to give it a modern and elegant fit, not just a men's garment with 2 taper points at the back. Some of you have seen those. Our industry is built on everyday styles that can be worn by a really wide range of customers, and that really means that we're not in the high fashion space. But what it doesn't mean is that we can't be trendy and modern, and so we've introduced some really unique trendy items this year. So the first, I want you to meet the Bainbridge sweater, which is a polycotton sweater at 159 Rand. Here comes an amazing golfer. This is a Space Star golfer. It's a polyester cotton spandex golfer. And this also at 139 Rand. This is going to be a sellout. 99 Rand. It's a lightweight fitness sweater. If you haven't felt it, it is on that wall. On your way out, go and have a little feel of this thing. I actually want to order my own before you all take them. It really is an amazing item. And last year we introduced Colorado, which was very, very popular. We've now brought it out in 6 colors, and we've added a body warmer, and we have brought this out in camo, which is really, really trending at the moment. So, and here's an item I bet no one ever thought you'd see in our catalog. So this is a PU leather jacket, the rally jacket, and when you add on a patch branding onto this, it's a really unique item at 419 Rand, and I think this is going to be a brilliant product as well. So the quality and selection really applies across all 200 of the products in the altitude range. But in each category, we have one real standout winner. And I want to introduce you to our category winners. So these are items where we show you value with a capital V. So starting on my right, that's our promo tee in 15 colors, 35 Rand branded. And the everyday golfer, I want to say it again, because you maybe didn't hear me the first time. That is 49 Rand branded. It's a polyester golfer. You'll feel it in your pack as you go. It's got an amazing hand feel, and that is coming in 10 different colors. Yeah. Never thought there'd be so much excitement in a golf shirt. Okay. So the lightweight hooded sweater, this is again 99 Rand. It comes in 5 colors. This is a hoodie. It's a lightweight hoodie also at 99 Rand. And that as well comes in 5 colors. And our Palermo jacket, which is a soft gel jacket with a great little pop of color. So that comes in 6 colors at 249 Rand branded. And lastly, the Catalyst shirt, that's our entry-level polyester work shirt at 119 Rand branded. Again, at Quartz pricing. That's the kind of thing where your customers can buy one for every day for every one of their employees. So can we hear one big round of applause for our category winners? Well, we've backed the range with great stock. By the time all the stock arrives, we will have landed 850,000 pieces of clothing in the altitude range, and it's literally just waiting for you to go out there and sell. All of the styles, as Amit mentioned, are available on the website. A lot has already arrived, plenty more arriving in March. Please look out for the dates on the website.